Chloe, leave it. Heel. Chloe. Right. Up, left. Hello. We're in Academy. Chloe's working. She's a little different working than she is. Watch what you're doing. Heel. She's pretty excited. She hasn't been out for about a month. But we're in an Academy, seeing what we can find. Left. You better look at the guns, right? You go look at the guns. Okay, right. Right. Man, that's a lot of money for a little tracking backpack. They're nice, but a little too much for me. I know you're happy you see kids.
It's Argentina, actually.
Right.
It's, this one's essentially a copy of it.
Leave it. I'm getting that judge. Yeah, I'd like to get a judge. Right. 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 Here's a floating wagon for somebody that can't carry a backpack. Ideal. I got that in my pocket right now. She's nothing that sticks out. Springfield. Lasers. I get that. Red dot scope. Shotguns. ARs back over there. Knives. Right there's a pretty decent knife, but look at the price. That's a folding knife, but that right there, the one Academy Survival knife, that's a decent knife for 49 bucks. Pretty hefty knife. It doesn't break, it stays sharp. I like making my own knives, so I'm pretty picky, but that right there, it's Toronto knife, USA. Binoculars. Spotting scope. Oops, got a little fuzzy there. Spawning scopes. Leave it. Crossbows. Okay, let's go to camping stuff. Left. Here's a pretty decent air rifle. It's 22 caliber. You pump it up. It's only 800 feet per second, but for 22 caliber, that's not too bad. And you can hunt any small animals with that. That's the only decent one I see here. There's some little bags over here. I'll tell you which one. I just got one. I got this one right here. It has bladder in it, extra bag that comes off, and kidney belt, and it has the sealed bag, waterproof bag that goes over it too. And I got mine a little cheaper. This right here was broke off, and I just put a valve on it. I got it for like 50 bucks. So if you look around, sometimes you find deals. But this is a pretty decent one here. Mine came with another pouch too on the side. I don't see it on these. Here's another one that's not too bad. This has little pouch, 60 bucks. Let's see what else is around here. Cages, catch live animals. I got a couple of them, and you'd be surprised. Every week you can catch something like groundhogs, possums, rabbits, skunks, cats. If you're hungry, you will eat about anything. I don't know if I'll eat a cat, but I'm trying to see if there's any decent 22 caliber here. It is 975 feet per second. It's $149. It's a camel. But 975 feet for a 22 caliber is very good. Now, .177s now, they're usually 1100 to, the one I got is 1700 feet per second, which is pretty powerful for a 177. Like these are like 1200. Okay, let's see what they got for camping. Oh, I gotta get some camo underwear. I got a couple of security cases in my back of my Hummer. Left. Okay, rain suits. I don't have much for rain suits. No tents here yet. That's how to be tents. Coolers. I tell you one thing about coolers. You can buy a Magellan Outdoors a lot cheaper than a Yeti, and actually the Magellan's a better made. You know, most coolers, the only difference between a Yeti and the other coolers, a good cooler like a Coleman, is they don't have styrofoam blown in the top part of the lid, but Magellan's pretty decent. There are no more tents. I thought there'd be some tents, so I went down this same road. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. They got blown up mattresses, sleeping bags. Okay, let's see what they got here for sleeping bags. Out of all these sleeping bags, I think the one I would pick is a flannel sleeping bag. There's no cold weather here. 25 degrees, 40 degrees. They don't have any cold weather ones here. You gotta look on what they're rated for temperature. The best one here would probably be right there. That's just down at 0 degrees. You know, that's the one I got is good for 40 below. There's quite a bit difference, 30 degrees and 40 below. I can be out in pretty cold weather and survive. But it depends on weather. Like if you live a hot climate, you know, you want one that's for 50 degrees. You like in the desert. And you should get off the ground, so I would recommend a mat at least. Actually, today I should actually buy a mat. I'm wondering. I think I'm a pretty thin, this a little thicker. That's $9. Mainly just getting off the ground. You know what? For $10, that is 20 inches by 72. That's 20 inches by 6 feet. That'll get you off the ground. It's really light. I mean, it only weighs, you don't see how much it weighs. Yeah, it should. I don't see it anywhere. But travel light. It's $9.99. You don't need any more than that. Just to keep your body heat off the ground. Yeah, let's put one of them in there. And walking sticks, water. Out of all the three here, all your minis are pretty decent. You can go 100,000 gallons of water. I like them better than Lifeway, Life straws or whatever they are. You got hammocks, little lightweight hammocks. That's $30. Walking sticks. I make my own walking sticks, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see what's down this row. Left. Looks like water jugs. Little cooler. I'm looking for a steel water jug with a steel top to make a burner, alcohol burner. I haven't found the right one yet. So I bought one like this. It was a Yeti. I paid like $12 for my Yeti's $25. I mean, just because it's a Yeti, it's a joke. Okay, camping. I mean, look, this little Yeti bag, $300. I wouldn't, like I said, I'd never buy Yeti. Like I said, the magentas are just as good. You get a tent for 2-person. Actually, this is a 3-person for $24. Try to see if there's a little something smaller. Balcony tent. They're a little more expensive. but for like a 2-person or something, you can buy tents pretty cheap. Arrowhead tent, sleeps one. I don't see the price on that one. I think they're $26. Here's a 3-person sleeping bag. That's for $49. Back up. I used to be like to sleep a big family. I don't see the price on it, but it's nice. It comes in a little case with wheels and everything. Okay, left. And so I gotta tell my dog which direction we're going. She's working now, so she's pretty good. I would buy a flashlight, had solar on it, or at least some ways to crank the power. There's a lot of nice flashlights. I'm trying to see what I got. I don't see one. I got quite a few flashlights, but my favorite is got one like this guard dog security. But my favorite is you can buy these solar ones, really reasonable. I mean, $10. If you want a really decent sized one, they're only 2,000 lumens for $50. Solar. That's pretty decent actually for that flashlight. That's pretty bright flashlight. Yep. Let me see what else. Hatchets, machetes, medical kits from $25 to $8 for a little one. Clothing sponge, they're good to have. Little survival sleeping bag. Trauma pack for $20. Little Gerber. I like Gerber, but they're expensive. Out of all these here, this one right here, East Wing, it's pretty decent, but out of all of them, I would buy the one with the rubber handle. This is leather handle. It's nice, but you don't need it. I mean, you're paying $20 extra for the same. One thing this does have the point, the breaking point, or just buy a old-fashioned Tommy Hawk. I hear toilet, portable toilets, you need them. Shovels, little shovels, $10. What else you might need? Compasses. I would get a map compass, and then I would just get a compass with thermometer, or both, just map compass. I got both. I carry one like that in my pocket. Actually, one I got a little better, military. I had it since military. Just a map compass. Wooden waterproof matches, fire starters. You need to have a striker. There's the waterproof matchbox. There's the survival watch. It's made of paracord. Yeah, it is paracord. I got mine. It's made paracord. I make my own paracord things. I don't think you should have some kind of headlight, for a cap light. It's easier to work and do things around. I got one like that right there. One thing I paid $10 for mine. Depends what stores you go to and where you go to. That's $30 here. The same one I paid over $10. I don't see what else. You're stupid to buy toilet paper at stores like this, I'll tell you that. I buy them by the case at Sam's Club. tent stakes. Paracord, I see. Duct tape. Duct tape always comes in handy. You have many rows of duct tape. Paracord. That's 550 paracord. I like the 550, but I got fire cord where there's one strand of cord in there that's fire. I don't know if I can see it on these. But no. I was going to show you the end with the fibers. They got them burnt. And binders and straps. Okay, let's go to the next one. There's some expensive Yetis. Left. Left. Okay, camping. They don't have too many burners. Somebody cleaned them out. I mean, they got plenty of fuel and stuff, but all the small burners they sort of got rid of, or somebody bought them all. Spoons for mess kits. Little cutting board knife and stuff that's sort of neat. There's a mess kit, bowls. I don't know what's all in here. Just there's plates and bowls. Oh, here's the burners. $20 for a little burner stove. 14 there. And of course they have survival food, freeze-dried stuff, and here's these green canisters. I refill my own. I got a thing where you just hook up to it and fill up little propane tanks with it. It makes it a lot easier. I can fill many tanks. Okay, here's the mess kit. This is one most people buy. It's the Stanley one. It's nice. I'm sorry. It is. Has like 3 cups in there. Lid. That's it. That's it. That's all it has. That's little Stanley. That's $24 here. It's $20 at Walmart. I like this one here. This has bigger pot. It has spatula and stuff in there. I mean, you don't need all that, but it comes in. It's nice. But this is the one I like right here. But yeah, I like this one. That's for more people too. Hey, dog, would you please stop? That's what she's supposed to do. Look what she does. She's a good dog now, isn't she? Can you tell that's a Tim dog? Oh, I lost the top of my vapor. I gotta go ahead and find it. Stay. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, the thermoses. And Mountain House, freeze-dried foods. And bigger stoves over here. I got one like, I still like Coleman. I got a Coleman one like that. Okay, let's see, and more tents. They usually have a section where they have, oh, I don't need nothing there. They usually have a section where they have camping stuff. Of course, now it's getting towards camping season now, so they're going to start stocking up on stuff. Chairs. Oh, this is my favorite spot. I like smoking, so Oklahoma Joe's are pretty decent. Oh, camping. And there's cast iron pots and kettles. Here's a nice cello right there. I got one of them. I got that set there. Then I've used it for years, so I got many cast iron pots and pans and stuff. Sorry. I have 2 meat slices, but I would like to get a better one. I got grinders, stuffers left, stuffers and stuff. I got one smoker like this. I'm building a smokehouse now. It's almost done. Actually, my smoker's over here that I got. Oh, I got a pellet smoker too, like this. A tray. Mine ain't a tray, but it's like it. Mine's right here. A Pit Boss. I got a Pit Boss pellet smoker. And actually, my smoker's more like this one here. And I like to smoke meat. Left. I got my Pit Boss. For
You doing okay?
Yep.
Hi, buddy.
Back up. $150 left. Good girl. I'd like to get one of these too. I used to be a chef, so it's like I love cooking, but I love to have one a flat grill like this outside. Right. Cleaver comes in handy. Good cookout platter for $2. So there's probably other uses you could use it for, but when you're cooking food, it comes in handy. You can throw all the vegetables and stuff like that on there. And, I think here, I'm looking here to see if they got any of them where you could hook up to your bigger propane and fill. I don't think they have anything like that here. No, they don't. I think I got mine at Home Depot when I got mine. Left. Okay. Tables, we don't really need tables. Boots, you should have a set of waterproof boots like that. Insulated preferred. Okay, for good all-around boot. Back up. You need insulated boots if you live in cold weather, but then you need a boot that will last for a long time. Trying to see what brand. Wolverines are pretty decent right here. They're not that expensive, but they last pretty good. I would buy a Wolverine. Dr. Martens, I never had a pair of them. Timberlands, they're not as good as a Wolverine. Right? Let's see what's on this road, right? What's up? The box was sticking out, wasn't it? Yeah, the box was sticking out, wasn't it? Left. Nothing there. Here's some boots. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, sir.
Justin makes pretty decent boots. And I think that's about it. Let's go left. I go back to the hunting stuff. That's still my favorite spot. Sorry. Nose is running today. Yeah, let's take a left. Left. I said Wolverine's pretty decent. Yeah. Wolverines are pretty decent. I really do like them boots. They're pretty tough boots. Ones I got are waterproof, 100% waterproof. I can, if I tie the tops tight, I can walk above the boots and I don't hardly get any water in my boot at all. Because I've walked across rivers and stuff and only got maybe the first inch top part of my boot got wet. So they work pretty decent. Right. Broadhead.
Got two of them. Usually a modified.
Let's go through here, little girl. Let's see what they have in clearance. Leave it. Oh, shut up for a second.
So